What's up, boys? Today I am going to be going into Unreal Rank to teach all of you how to win more fights. But today we're going to be switching it up by playing duos. So I'm going to be teaching all of you how to fight as a duo, how to rotate as a duo, and most importantly, how to win a game as a duo. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed, and let's get into the video. Alright, so this first fight I'm going to get into, I'm going to talk about something that you guys should always be carrying. Now in duos, jetpacks are a lot harder to find, so you guys always want to be carrying double fizz, or at least one of you having a flowberry fizz, because this allows you to get the jump on people. For example, in this fight here, this team below me has the coin, and we're going to use it to separate them and jump them while they think they're basically safe. Me and my duo jump on this duo, or one of the players of the duo, and then we separate him from his teammate, cut him off basically from his teammate, and we jump in before he can realize, and we take a 1v2 and get that kill. The problem with a lot of duos is that they focus on trying to play 1v1s instead of playing 2v1s. That's the trick to duos. You should always be trying and focus one and then worry about the other, or just try to cut off one or box one and then kill that person. It's a lot easier to work as a team on one person than trying to fight two people. So if you can, try to focus on one person and then try and then kill the other person. Again, this is a great example of learning when to fight, because you can separate it. If you can separate a team from one another, or they separate from each other, that is your cue to go fight. This guy, for example, leaves his teammate, and his teammate goes down here. He goes below us, so that basically gives me a cue. I'm like, okay, you go dash on his teammate and I'll meet you there, and we'll go dash and we'll pinch this kid. So now look how we're both on one side of him, and we basically pinch him from both angles. We're spraying at the same time, so we can't focus on both sides. He gets shot in the back, flies over my head, really unlucky. Get a crack on him. He's weak now, and now again we're pinching him. Again, look at the movement. We get on both sides of him, and we're spraying from different angles so that he can't really hold on, and that allows me to get a shot on him while my other teammate goes to the back, and we control this fight. Then he focuses on my teammate, so that gives me a chance to run over, change the angle again on him, get a crack, get him weak, and now we both work as a team again, changing the angles. Look at how I'm on one side, he's on the other, and then I get a free hit, and then my teammate does go down, but I end up finishing the fight because I was fighting at a different angle. All right, now I want to show you guys something really tricky that I like to do, and it's actually spraying in different patterns, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. So as you can see, I'm spraying this guy right with my AUG, trying to bleed through because I could just get a quad head dink at some point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down and see how I just stopped spraying for a second, and I waited for him to let his guard down. He's going to swap to his gun right when I shoot, and that's going to allow me to literally quad dink him and get a free kill off that. There was nothing on there, but I still got the kill because I changed the pace of my spray. Alright, so as I was saying before, I'm going to show you guys an example of how to box as a teammate. As you can see, this guy's smacking on my wall, and I realize there's no wall or roof to his right. So while he's distracted on my teammate, I'm going to edit, throw cones over his head, throw a wall and a cone in his box. Now I have him full pieced. We get a crazy beam on him. We don't end up actually getting this kill. It's very unlucky, but it's just another great way to get a piece. I get another hit on him and get him weak, but I realize there's more people around me. And then also, again, looking through your cones as a duo to find quick refreshes is so important, because as you can see here, guy right above me, drop him in our box, and then we pick up a free elim and get all of our mats up and everything that we need to win this fight. Alright, so now we're actually going to get into a duos endgame. Usually there's not a lot of duos endgames, but this one actually did go to a little bit of endgame. It was pretty fun. The zone pulls up this hill right here, and I realized that, so I'm like, okay, let's go back into zone and let's go over to this launch pad so we can hit it late, and then we can rotate deep into zone, and we basically can just get hype for free from this because we're aware of where zone is pulling. Tap fizz. Fizz is the best thing this season for duos because jetpacks are hard to come by for a whole duo. Usually you can find one for yourself, but only around 10% of the lobby is both going to have a jetpack. So we get over here on height, yada. Get up here. There's a bunch of old loot we can go back to and extra mats. Now it's just basically a spraying match, right? Now I'm going to move on to the next zone that we rotate. Also, if you guys want to see some more exclusive content on how to improve yourself as a player, go check out the link in the description where you guys can join my community. It's still in the early works and it is free. Also, if you guys do join the community, you have a chance to be shouted out. Here's today's. So if this does interest you, go in the link in the description, and let's get back to the video. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next zone that we rotate. As you can see, zone is pulling over this big patch of water, and we actually are going to make a good rotate here, but we are going to get challenged for height in a second, and it's going to cost us, but we still do end up winning this game. and making a good play on height for a second time. We're actually going to lose high ground, but we're going to regain it in endgame because of a really good play by us. So now we're sitting on height, obviously, yada, yada, yada. I get beamed a little bit. We're just trying to med up. Then this random guy's going to fly up. He's going to take height from us. Okay. We realized that that's not going to work out. What I should have done here is gone front and chilled, but I thought that there was someone down here, so I thought that we couldn't. Get some damage off here. And I'm actually going to make a play to go down because I thought maybe we could get dashes. I couldn't see, though. And we try and get dashes so that we could win this game. I get dashes, but at that point, I've taken a lot of damage. And the good thing about having double fizz is that you can always get your health up really quickly and have a quick rotate. As you can see, both my teammates have fizz. So now that I have a good health again, even though I just got beamed. And now we're going to make a play, get up on a high layer, chill, let my teammate rotate in. Then I'm going to jump up, get a big hit on this guy, side jump him, realize that it's not worth it. Going to go down to my teammate, box up, and just chill. Now I'm just chilling with him. We're on a good layer here, not on low ground. But the problem is zone is pulling up a hill, right? So then you have a question of what you want to do, right? I tap my fizz again. That's why you always want to fizz, because even if one person doesn't have a jetpack, you can still make the plays that you need to. We ramp up. I try and go for this guy. He jetpacks away. I realize there's a body here. Now at this point, we're running really low on mats. So I know I have to go for this body, because if I don't, then we won't have enough mats to win the game. And luckily, I do go for the body, and this gives me all the mats that I need. He gives me cap metal, and that's going to allow me to basically close out this entire game because of that. I also got a jetpack off of him, and then I realized my teammate went up and got high ground for us. So now it's looking like this. I'm on high ground, or he's on high ground, and I'm up down here, and I'm going to get up to him, and then we can just basically control the game from here against the duo who has the coin. So now we both connect up, and at this point, it's all about just controlling it. I got a bunch of armored walls off that body too, so I can just keep building in front of me, and I can let these guys rotate. I didn't actually know you could do that with the gloves. That's pretty cool. But now they're both on low. My teammate calls out that one of them doesn't have mats, so we're like, okay, this is basically a free win for us. All we have to do is just play it right. Use my armored and my mats. We realize that we don't have a flowberry fizz anymore, and that my teammate doesn't have a jetpack, so he actually could die to fall damage. So he's going to go down and ramp down so that he can connect to this old build. As you can see, I get a knock there. And at that point, there's 2 people left, I believe. Yeah, there's one guy here. And at that point, just closing out the game, get a crazy beam there. Realize it's 2v1, and then we drop together as a duo and just spray. He has the rockets, so, you know, it is what it is with that thing. I don't need to know why that's in ranked, but that ends up getting us a crack. And then I actually cone this guy off so that he can't go into zone. And then my duo just sprays him out, and we get a free win, just like that. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And if you guys want some more exclusive content, go check out the link in the description where you can join my community. It is free. And whoever has the best post in the community, I'm going to be giving a shout out to every video. So if this does interest you, go on the link in the description and go check it out. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.